Now, the second part of the special coverage of drought as it continues to directly impact the lives of thousands of women and children who are facing acute malnutrition in Marsabit County. The situation is getting out of hand, and experts warn that if emergency interventions are not scaled up, the future of vulnerable communities is bleak. Here's Teresa Mutai.
Early morning, we received distressing information from insiders that a community is overwhelmed by hunger. Children and women have gone for days without food, and the men who had trekked for long distances in search of provisions have returned home empty-handed. We rush there. Currently, we are at Dakaya village. We've traveled for over 60 kilometers to interact with its residents. It's mid-morning. The sun is already scorching. The situation here is dire, but it's only expected to get worse. Upon arrival, we are welcomed with sad faces that express emotions of abandonment and betrayal, forgotten and forsaken by the havens and humanity. Their eyes speak the universal language of human suffering that transcends the language barrier. 6-year-old Esonyen Elimlim, a resident of Dakaye, is facing acute malnutrition that has altered her life at such a tender age. Weakened by the twin evils of hunger and malnutrition, she is unable to carry her own weight. Her legs shake beneath her body. Walking is a painful experience. She is in pain. Esonyen's condition reminds us of the degeneration of the human body when sacked of its natural vitality. It is appalling. For Esonyen, the future is uncertain. The elderly have not been spared either. In one of the manyatas, we witnessed the devastation of hunger on this elderly lady. Getting her up is a task. The body is too weak to do so. Samuel Oilam Sokol, a local, says the newly born in the region are at a great risk, for most of them do not have access to adequate nutritional food.
Watoto kwa saa hii iko na shida kubwa. Watoto wadogo hako na shida. Utakuta mtoto anaharahara ovyo kwa sababu ile chakula anakula sio ile ambayo inafaa mtoto ile kidogo.
World Vision Emergency Response Manager William Omole says over 90,000 people in Marsabit County face severe hunger and need immediate humanitarian support.
Out of these 459,000, you realize that about 91,000 of them are actually currently faced with severe hunger, and actually they require an urgent and immediate support.
He says malnutrition at the household level has been directly linked to inadequate food. Even the little food available doesn't meet the recommended nutritional levels.
The feeding habits change because you see with the drought now, you have to jump into what's available for food, which basically doesn't have to meet the nutritional requirements.
Nutritionists warn that if the situation is not urgently remedied, malnutrition will severely erode the children's cognitive skills and future productivity.
When a child is malnourished, it means more cost towards health-seeking behavior, more cost on education, and also in terms of now productivity, they are less attentive, and also in terms of in future, it affects their productivity in future.
The government, through the Hunger Safety Net program and non-governmental organizations, have rolled out cash transfers to cushion vulnerable households from drought. But As we leave Dakaya village, the plight of Esonyen still lingers in our minds, provoking more questions than answers. When will she receive the assistance she direly needs in a region where the nearest health facility is over 200 kilometers away? Will she and everyone else affected brave the treacherous journey to be nursed back to health? It is clear that more needs to be done, and urgently. For KBC Channel 1, I am Teresa Mutai.